Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk, we talk movies.
Hey guys, Mike here again with another DC Movie News Character Corner. We have the fall TV shows just starting off, and we're going to start off with the big one, Flash. They did the first episode called Flashpoint. This was very cool because the villain in this episode, there was a lot of talk back and forth with who it was, because some set pictures came out. They had the guy in the black leather, kind of had the lightning bolts kind of molded into his helmet. A lot of people saying that was a character called Savitar from Flash's history. A little bit different on the costume design, but that's who everyone was going and saying it was. But the producers came out right away. They said, nope, it's not Savitar. Just forget about that. And all of us, even those of us at DC Movie News, were kind of like, I don't know, are they throwing a swerve on us? It turned out they weren't, and it's a character called The Rival. And this is a character from Flash's history. It was debuted in Flash Comics number 104 back in February of 1949. So this predates Barry Allen. This was actually a Jay Garrick villain. And it was very similar, kind of reading up on the history of this character, because I did not know much about him, except his look. Because Jay, as you know, in the past, when he was a professor, he created Velocity 9, which helped him. That was the speed formula that he was able to use. And he was a fellow professor named Edward Clarisse, and he kind of stole the formula, and kind of paralleling Barry's life, how whether it's Eobard Thawne or the Reverse Flash went after Barry's family, Edward went after Jay Garrick's family and after his wife and killed his wife. So there's very similar parallels there. So you could see the history of the Flash on the TV show, all the 3 seasons, it's dealt with speedsters. So these are all kind of takes on the Reverse Flash. But this character called The Rival was brought on. We don't know, and I do not think he's going to be like the series kind of big bad villain that Zoom and Reverse Flash were for the previous 2. I don't think he's going to be in this. He's dealt with pretty early on in this episode, and at the end of the episode you see what does happen to him. But he's still around. So I don't know, I can't really say for that. The only difference is the use of the costume, but because, like I'm saying, it's kind of Jay Garrick's villain. When he was the rival for Jay Garrick, he just kind of did a play on Jay Garrick's costume, as you see right here. It's kind of had a more black vibe, but he still had the hat. So now that he's a Barry Allen villain, they're kind of doing a mold on Barry Allen, kind of on his costume. Kind of a cool thing that you might not recognize. He is the only one of the rival speedsters. I call them all the Reverse Flashes. They're all different versions of it. He's the only one that wears the Flash lightning bolt like the Flash. Everyone that's a reverse, all those other characters have it going the opposite way. So it's just some little useless trivia to be used. He's played by Todd Lasance. Kind of a cool thing about him, I was watching and I didn't know exactly where I remembered him from, but kind of looking him up, he's from Spartacus, who's one of my favorite shows. And if you watch Arrow and all these shows, you know the casting department loves using the characters from Arrow. They've used, of course, Nyssa, Katrina Law was from Arrow, and so all those characters, they like to seem to reuse them. So he's a really solid actor on this show, to see him back. And at the end was the really cool twist. He gets woken up to that voice calling him out, and on the mirror is the word alchemy was sketched into the mirror. Now this is kind of 2 unique things. One, alchemy is a major villain for the Flash, Dr. Alchemy, but also it could mean Mirror Master's coming. And we know that an actor was cast as Mirror Master. We haven't seen him yet or any set shots, so I don't know which way they're going, but they could be forming the Rogues on the show where those 2 are in tandem with each other, and now they're recruiting Rival. So we'll find out. As far as other stuff, he's never really been shown in animation, so I really can't point you to a cool episode of Justice League or Brave and the Bold where he'd pop up there like a lot of these other characters do. But it seems like he's going to be a through line with these speedsters on Flash, so hopefully we'll see more of them. Guys, be sure to check out all of our character corners. We've got them all up there for you. Make sure you send the likes. I love the comments when you guys comment those. It gives me a chance to talk back to you guys. I'm at Mike Kalinowski on Twitter. See you guys in the next one.